Yeah, I got another little rant. Right now my rant is in regards to the postseason. People think, or people say on the boards that they would rather stay home as opposed to go to the postseason. Are you kidding me? Did the 99 Knicks say that? And maybe I'm comparing, as the Madden picture shows, apples to oranges. But the Knicks didn't say that in 99. The Cardinals didn't say that in 06. And our very own Yankees of 2000, who won 87 games, lost 13 of 15 going in, I think it was. They didn't say that. No. The Tigers of 06, who upset probably the favorite Yankees that year. Everybody was on the Yankees bandwagon that year. We all thought they'd win it that year, but they didn't. Not right now, guys. Don't come in here right now. So no, they didn't say that. None of those teams did. And you can even go beyond that. The Steelers. The 6-seeded Steelers, who, that would have been, what, 05, who beat the Seahawks? They didn't doubt themselves like that. That's why the bottom line is it's all about getting to the dance. I don't care how bleak it looks. If we could somehow fight and wrestle our way in there this year, we have a shot. Look at it last year. Last year we fight and wrestled our way in there. And we were probably, some people put us as favorites over the Indians. Well, maybe if there's a bug infestation, we win that series. Now, I'm not making excuses. We lost. We couldn't hit Carmel. The Red Sox could. We actually hit Sabathia, but Wong got beat up. Maybe if Wong doesn't get beat up, we win that series. And it's just always something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Did Mussina even pitch starting that series last year? And people give me a hard time about Mussina. I'm talking about offering the guy a one-year deal. A one-year deal. Not multi-year. 1 year. Maybe $8 million. And that's a starter. That's bargain basement money. If he doesn't take it, that's on him. And if he keeps pitching like he does in the first half of this season, he's going to get offered more than 1 year, $8 million. I'm not willing to go more than that. But if he keeps pitching like this, teams are going to go more than that. Well, then let them have it. But if you can get him at that and let him fight for a spot in the rotation, I don't see a problem with that at all. I don't see how any logical fan can have a problem with that at all. Because to me, that's a bargain. That's a deal. You know, why not take that? Because if you had an option like that, well, if you had a guy like that battling, you wouldn't have the Sidney Ponsones and the Darryl Rasners and the Geeses and all these other guys doing time in your rotation. Now, we lost Wong, and I know people give Wong shit, but isn't he top 3 in the league in wins since 2005? I know he was shit last year in the playoffs. And he was so-so in 06 against Detroit. Actually, not too bad. But he was pretty good in 05 against Anaheim. I recall A-Rod making a big error in that game at third base that led to a run in Game 2. If he would have had some good defense against him in Game 2, we might have went home up 2-0 and not having to depend on Randy Johnson in Game 3, who shit the bed in the rain. And then we had Snoop Hashisha-Cone pitch his ass off in Game 4. Unfortunately, the boy I'm defending right now in Game 5 didn't pitch that well, but let's not forget Sheffield and Bubba Crosby. Why was he ever on my team colliding out there in the outfield? Because that cost us more than anything. And A-Rod did in that series. What was he? 2 for 21? And I remember him coming up in the big spot and just flying out or striking out or do whatever he did in that series, which was pretty much nothing. So, I'll end this little rant on that. People are going crazy to me about me wanting to bring Moose back for 1 year. 1 year, little money? Come on. I'm not talking about signing him to a multi-year deal. And people are also making a big deal out of just making a division series. I would rather make the division series for the next 20 years and lose most of them as opposed to not making it at all. Because you got to get to the dance to have a dance in the spotlight. If you don't get to the dance, you can't get to the spotlight. And it's all about getting to the spotlight. So if I have to lose to get, for that chance to get there, so be it. I'll take that loss. 10 times over. I'll take that loss. But this year it ain't happening. We're going to get there. And I'm not saying we're going to win the World Series. But we're going to get past the division series. And that's not the ultimate goal. Who really cares? The ultimate goal is winning the World Series. But you still have to get there. And that's the bottom line. And I'm out like shout.